Okay, hello. Hello, good morning. I'm gonna report that account for spam really quick. Bots. Selling followers. Boop. Jesse, hello. Brian, Ionic, Jesse, hello, good morning. I hope everybody is doing all right. I hope everybody is doing well. Sapphire, thank you for the streak. Hello, I'm gonna eat some pancakes. I can eat some pancakes, and while we do that, snacking on some Cheez-Its, hell yeah. While I eat my breakfast, we're gonna watch these Monster Hunter videos. That one I forgot to watch yesterday. I completely forgot about them. And then some new ones. So it's a great way to start the morning. I hope everybody's having a good morning. That was sick. Okay, Automod, calm down. Automod. Yeah, that's longsword. That's longsword, baby. I wasn't watching the stream. Matt suddenly speaking made me jump because the volume was higher than I thought. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. These are all different armor sets too. I've noticed this is a completely different armor set. Look at this. Jalen! Look at this look. Jesse, where are you? Look at this. We found Jesse's character with the fucking fishnets. Hello? Have they given a name for the weird tri-point mouth spit monster? I don't think so. Maybe they did. What armor set is that? I have no idea. Look at that. The male set makes you look like a Bloodborne. Look at that. Sick. Oh, I wonder if that's the fire spider. I wonder if that's the fire spider set, because look at the web details on the charge blade. I wonder if it's the fire spider. Step 1, get glasses. Step 2, get fishnets. They're gonna put out some DLC costume. I know that's just gonna get us. They're so good about that. They're so good about that. That's sick. That's so sick. Holy shit, that was awesome. Damn. All the weapons look so cool. Look at this. This is a different armor set too. Holy shit. Look at this look. You look like a fucking Splatoon. You have like a what's it called? A fucking Plague Doctor hammer. Look at this shit. With little gross poison fingers? What the fuck? It has a brain. What the fuck is this weapon? Look at that. Yep, that's Hammer. That's Hammer, just boo. You know, that's Hammer. That's what it looks like. Okay, so now we have light bowgun as opposed to heavy bowgun. So I wonder how they're going to differentiate light bowgun. This is a different armor set too. Look at this, yeehaw. Yeehaw, little doggies. What's the detail on the middle of the hat? If you don't mind pausing on the title screen after that. Yeah, sure. That's funny. All right, let's roll back here. It looks just like three little dots. And maybe like a little like crest. It looks like a little spider face. I see it. Yeah. I wonder if they're bringing back Bowmaster and Blade Master armor sets, because this just has a bunch of big bullets on it. Stitched gun leather. Yeah, it looks good. Like, they're definitely doing weapon and armor sets like together, you know, so it looks cohesive. Yeah, because the heavy bowgun was a much more armored style, and so you have like a big armored gun. This is probably like the alloy set, or maybe just the iron set. Let me dye it all different colors. Honestly. Yeah, I don't think we've seen the same armor set. You know, this is probably the bone set. The hammer, the Gunlance armor set looked really sick. This is another crown one. I feel like I've seen this, but see, this Gunlance has kind of a similar style as that bowgun. You know, where it has the sort of the leather accents, the big saddle things. After I finish set aside BG3 money, I need to set aside Monhun money. Yeah, we're gonna have to pre-order it. Yeah. Yeah, because this has this big crown. I feel like I recognize this set, but I don't know it off the top of my head. Monster Hunter's had some looks. I can't wait to see what sick ass monster that hammer comes from. That hammer set is bananas. That feels like a new monster. You know, that doesn't feel like the Puke set. You know what I mean? Like, we can look up. Me and Slade are watching together. Yeah. Hell yeah, Slade, hello. Slade, hello. I hope you're doing well, friend. That ain't a Puke. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a completely different feel than a Puke set. God, I did forget there's Devil May Cry armor in World. God, I hope they bring back the King Beetle armor. I love the King Beetle armors. Yeah, because this is the Puke set. This is the Puke set with the hat and these little flip up guys. I didn't see any World DLC. World had some wild tie-in DLC. Like, you can just look like Dante. What if you could just look like Dante? It doesn't fit any monsters I know. No, I think it's I'm pretty sure it's new. I'm pretty sure it's new. Something Devil Trigger. You gotta use Charge Blade. Oh yeah, the Rose Alpha from the Bloom event. That's funny. We have a fucking rose eye like you're in Drakengard. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they do when they're just like, the only thing you know about Monster Hunter games is that there are monsters that you're hunting. Nailed it. Nailed it. Ionic, let me tell you, you got it. All right. I'm glad to give my now. Ionic's like giving like a play-by-play, like, well, it looks like there's a monster. And yep, it is currently being hunted. All right. Okay. You also get a cat buddy and cool clothes. They haven't shown the Palicos off yet for Wilds, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I want to see what they get up to because I love the worlds, the Palicos in World. Okay. All right. Josie's laying down. I think 4 World where Garfield. I made my Rise Poir. I think Wilds will be Horin. Bean me, bro. Give me that bean, bro. All right. So, Dragon Age. We started a fight in a bar. And we got a nun to join us. So things are going great. We fought some cops. A hot nun, I mean, she has the same body model as every other nun that we've seen. So let's not. Let's not get too excited. Weird accent. Folks love a weird accent. Folks love the French. All right. So. We're here in this bar. And we got one job to do. And that is steal the bar. We have to steal this entire bar. Have I chatted with the revered mother? No, actually, I forgot to talk to her. I forgot to talk to her. Jesse, would you believe I went in there and I tried to steal from her? And then when I realized I couldn't, I said, fuck off and left.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
I can't steal from that man for some reason. Wonder how it went if so. Yeah, no, I literally was just like, I went to steal from her and then went, come on, and then left. And I didn't think about it. So we'll go back. We'll go back and talk to her. Yeah, she's important to talk to. Here in Lothering, the town where we will spend so much time.
I must continue playing, else I earn no coin tonight.
I have to go back for the emancipation of the good boy. Oh, true. True. All right. Little girl Josie.
All right.
Trying to get Josie to settle. She's, excuse me. She did a good job going out in the rain today. Because we had her puppy sweater, or her puppy raincoat. So she was very good about that. Yeah, there thankfully wasn't any thunder. If there'd been thunder. I played this game wrong because I didn't play it at this angle. Yeah, this is the tactical camera angle. It's good for this where I'm trying to keep track of the whole room. You know? I don't think you can get this full camera on console. I think it was locked in a little closer. But when you need to see a whole room, this is what you need. You could, excuse me, I'm gonna have a little more tea. You could pull it back that far. Shows what I know. Greenstone, what is greenstone for? It's not crafting. There's a college using bigger field of views for some of the big fights. Or it's one of those gems I can just sell. All right.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Oh. Yeah, don't worry about him. I took care of it.
You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
Yeah, show me what you got. Show me what you got. Dude found a color that worked well and stuck. You know, listen, I've seen those people. Thorn of the Dead Gods. Won a Nintendo gift card, one of my friend's streams. I know what my next game will be. Nice. What are you thinking? Thirsty Suitors? Nice. Yeah, you were saying you wanted to play that. It makes sense. You got a gift card, boom, done. Okay. Are any of these upgrades for what I have? This is... That isn't. Oh, I'm gonna have to increase my strength at a certain point to keep up with armor. Inventory management. Inventory management. There we go. Morgan, what boots you got? Right, the enchanter's footing. Right.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry.
So why do you have a quest marker? What's going on? Yeah, hey, do you know of any work?
Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison.
I've dabbled in such things.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
I might have some ingredients in stock. Don't really know what you need.
Simple poison. Okay. What is the quest I actually, what do I actually need to do? 3 flasks of venom. Okay. I have 5 flasks of venom, so hey, guess what? Guess what, my guy? Toxin extract. So let's buy some, let me buy some toxin extract from you. You don't actually sell it. That's hilarious. I think the other guy sells it.
Poison? Oh, you splendid. If those beasties come on my land, I hope it teaches them a lesson. Yeah, enough gold to cover any of your expenses and then some. Hey,
75 silver. Hell yeah. Solid. Solid cash. There was another thing. One of these guys. I have to find Patter Gritch in Lothering for this quest. Which, you know, we're still poking around.
The Templars. He says the mages in the tower out on Lake Callanhard are all turning into demons.
They always say that, though.
Well, this time it's true. We're not sure what to do about it.
Oh man, all the mages are turning into demons?
Easier said than done. Mages pick a fine.
Demons sound cool. We should go check into that. Part of me wants to be mad that stealing everything is slowing everything down. This angle looks like an old CR. Yeah, this is it. This is Neverwinter Nights, baby. Lady Poppy Dwarf sounds like a skill issue. Listen, I fought a demon. You don't hear me fucking crying about it.
I heard he saw just in time what those Grey Wardens were doing and saved his men. He's a hero, that's what he is.
I'll get on it.
Nice.
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
Got it.
I really enjoy this angle when playing games like this. It feels more like an RPG.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Damn.
Nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
Damn.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal.
Outside of the tower.
That in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Damn.
Or we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
She really just kicks his shit in intellectually every time he opens his mouth. He really just...
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
It's a great question.
Find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
Me and dog chilling.
That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
Damn.
Are you here to make my head?
All right, you have... Yeah, give me that. I've got some money now. I've got some money now, so let me have that. Okay. Let's go talk to the lady. Did I steal from you, big boy?
Can I get you a ladder so you
I
can
didn't.
get off my
If you
back?
seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
You're closed?
We turn none aside, but we simply don't have room for anyone to sleep. I know it's not something many dwarves do, but if you wish to offer devotion to the Maker, you may enter.
It's their bathrooms. Do you know there were bandits on the highway?
Did you drive them off? Well, so Brian will appreciate that. Maker watch over you.
And also with you.
I'll get on it.
All right. I love this. We simply don't have any space. It feels like there's a lot of space.
All right, all right.
You know, like there's a lot of space. Like, look at all this space. This feels like a... Oh, hey. Patter Gritch. Nice.
Yes? What can I do for you?
I have a letter for you from the Backstone Regulars.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my sister. Sure, sign the paper, she said.
Look at all this room for activities.
Now, but they'll be back. I guess I'll see you on the front lines.
There you go. Boom, done. Hello.
Making a donation to the Chantry, my friend. You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
Who are you?
I am the revered mother of this Chantry. Traditionally, those who seek my blessing tithe first.
Why would I do that? Yeah, I got nothing.
I understand. Not all are wealthy enough to spare even a few coins for the Maker's favor. What can I do for you then?
I'm a Grey Warden. I need your help.
A Grey Warden? Here? Oh dear.
Oh dear.
You must know that Tairn Loghain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws.
Yes, but he's a liar. What do I care for Loghain's lies?
The Tairn claims that the Grey Wardens are responsible for the King's death.
You want my blessing? Pay me first. That's how it works for me too.
And I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do. Now, if there is nothing else.
All right. Can you provide any help? Like nothing?
I cannot help you without risking the safety of this village in Chantry. The best I can do is keep your presence a secret. I am sorry. Now...
Feels like there's more you can do, but you know, all right. I'll come back to you in a minute. I'll be back. You can do something for me in a minute.
Now's better than later.
Okay. I think crossing the bridge triggers a voice line.
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
Well, that's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
Damn.
I didn't fail. I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denham in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
See, they're friends. They're friends. They're good. It's chill. They're good.
Get off my back.
They're friends. Everybody's so worried about them being friends. They're very obviously friends. They're fine. They're friends. They're good. They're good. They get along great.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
What?
Lothering's full up with refugees. Might be space in Allison's barn. Speak up.
I'm not a refugee. I'm a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden, are we? Did I mention I'm the bleeding queen of Ferelden?
That's not true.
Looks like you can fend for yourself tonight. Too much to do, and not enough time.
Hey, the large exclamation mark above your head tells me you got something on your mind.
I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I don't, but my friend does.
Able to do us a lot of good.
Oh right, I think Morgan has herbalism.
Injured or sick, we do our best, but we're out of supplies.
Be my best. You have snarky conversations like that.
The north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
3 lesser health poultices. You have herbalism. Yeah, sick.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
I mean, yeah, I just found them. Yeah, there you go.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
You're a good sort. Yeah, great. Yeah, I'm super good. Thanks. Thank you for noticing. Thank you for noticing how good and sorted I am. Thank you.
Got it.
Thank you. Please continue to look upon me as a paragon of virtue and aid as I steal every coin from everyone in this village. This is good. I totally didn't do that for money. I think for 50 silver, she probably could have bought health poultices from that guy. Yo, boy, what's up? How you doing?
Now's better than later.
Look at that. Look, Gumby's trying to steal from the earth. Gumby knows what's up.
I'll get on it.
Hell yeah. Yoink.
Get you a ladder so you can get off my back.
Large chip natural crystal. Sick. These will come in handy soon. Ability to steal is so good early game. I mean, it's gonna stay good as far as I know, because it scales with the rank of the area that you're at.
I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
2 silver? Goddamn.
Enough!
You guys, you good?
You do not seem a refugee. Are you part of
In
the
the
army?
wilds we're eaten. Here we starve. Is there no end to our fortune?
Farmer, what's up with Farmer?
That marshman stole from me. I know it.
Can I get you a ladder?
Hell yeah.
Get off my back.
Bro's on a stealing spree. You know, I'm doing what needs to be done. You know? I'm putting together an army to try to save the world, so... Sometimes that means you gotta...
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it. All right, all right. I am your pet
Yeah. Yeah. Being a loot goblin is essential sometimes. They popping in these people's eyes and still just see their charitable hearts. Yeah, they're just so thankful. See, you think this says stealing. What this actually means is help, right? It's the help action. I'm asking them for help, right? I'm asking for their aid. And I'm saying, like, will you please aid the Grey Wardens in our time of need? And everyone is just so helpful and so excited to help. Everyone is just so eager to give me their monies and their greenstones and their death and their elf roots. You know, everyone is just so jazzed to help out. Damn. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll just soak all the hits. This is my job. Are those guys for some fish nets? Let's, you know what I should do is I should just stack up like poultices on his hot bar. Shouldn't it be Alistair's job? Yes. Yes, give me, yes.
Get off my back.
Give me all your toxin. There's not even a cave over here. They didn't even build a cave. These spiders were just chilling by the river. And the Bulma's butt. Just, that's the weak spot. Ah! 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 The fun of just like, maybe if I streak high enough I can get an intro music. Nuja, hello. Nuja, I actually have it. Oh God. Alistair hates shit. No, I don't think I have anything to do about that. Right, we need Mabari Crunch, right? That's what heals dogs. Yeah. Nuja, how are you doing? Yeah, yes. Get it, dog. Get him, dog. Get him, dog. Hell yeah. Dog handled it. Alistair sucks shit. Alistair? Oh, there's still a guy over here. Okay, there we go. I'm just like, what are we gonna do? Have some tea and a breakfast quesadilla? Hell yeah. That sounds incredible. That sounds incredible. Game stays nervous for a while. I think there's a sheath button option. The game's just like, is there gonna be another fight? I don't know. I'm not sure. We need to get this level. All right. Hey, don't attack my mage. Is this still dinner if it's 9 AM, but it's my last meal? Yes. It all that matters is when you eat it. Oh my God, Alistair died again. My guy. Okay, I need to up his strength because he needs more armor. Oh my God. Alistair, please quit dying. Do you have some injury that's like penalty to fatigue, penalty to nature resistance? Okay, it's not like super bad, but oh shit, I got my first specialization. All All right, and I think that's the quest done. Yeah, for all the bandit groups. So that's cool.
You know this place will be overrun by the Darkspawn soon. If we go, we won't be able to come back.
Now's better than later.
Oh, is that true? I can't even like go to camp? His sciatica's acting up. What are you guys doing?
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
All right. You want to fucking get got, all of you absolute randoms? That's a lot of absolute randoms. Fuck. Where these guys spawn from? You know, around. They were hiding. They were hiding. Oh my god, I was, ugh. Hey, listen, I'm technically solving the refugee problem. That technically helped solve the refugee problem. You know? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 beds available now. You know? Need help solving the problem, give me 10 minutes. Listen, I'm not saying I'm gonna go in there and kill all of them. I'm just saying they decided they,
Now's better than later.
I'm saying they made a decision and... All right. Hey buddy, you're in a cage. What's up with that?
You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse a dwarf. Leave me in peace.
He's a dancer. You can safely go to camp and come back? Okay, well that's good to know. What are you is a wild thing to say. Like, he doesn't look that different from any other guy. It's really fucked up that, like, this is the first dark-skinned guy in the whole game and we're like, what are you? Like, dog.
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
Sick. That sounds cool. I like that you got a word for it. They were figuring it out. I'm Lady Poppy, pleased to meet you.
You mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected
He's supposed to have horns. The way the game was programmed, they couldn't give him any.
In the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
Skill issue.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
What did you end up in here?
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
I mean, I heard about it, but I'm not... Who did you murder?
The people of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children.
Capturing you must have been hard.
There is no difficulty in capturing prey that surrenders.
You didn't resist capture?
I waited for several days until the knights arrived.
Why?
Because I wished to.
How long have you been here?
20 days now. I shouldn't last much longer, another week at most.
This is a Qunari. Yeah, this is a Qunari. I did see a mod where someone was like, yeah, I redesigned Sten to be closer to Qunari. I think it's very weird and interesting to see the evolution of the Qunari through the games. I think it's really funny. It's a long time without food or water.
Compared to your kind, maybe.
Damn. Are you guilty?
Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I'm responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now.
I mean, if you feel guilty, why'd you? Well, yeah, all right.
A penitent man left to be torn to pieces by Darkspawn. 'Tis a fine.
I believe there's a line in Inquisition where Iron Bull jokes about this. Like, yeah, we don't talk about back then or some shit. The hell's a Qunari? A Qunari is they're people from another land. They're supposed to have horns and shit. There's a great there's some great a dude. A dude. The hell's a Qunari? That guy, that man. That human, that dark-skinned human man. Yeah, God, they look so much better in Inquisition. We might fuck it up with mods in Inquisition. We'll see. We'll see if we end up doing Qunari in Inquisition or Veilguard. The super huge retcon in the series.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
Yeah, what do you need traps for?
Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands.
It's later established sometimes Qunari are born without horns. That means great things. This time was amazing because none of them had them.
Want normal traps.
Why don't you just buy some?
Barlin has all the traps in the village in his fields.
He has poison traps on his land?
Oh, he doesn't have any poison yet, thank the maker.
Well, I just sold it to him, so...
Just full of traps. He can be a bit eccentric.
Highly regimented society of big, tall, beastie babes. Everyone's a little afraid of. Might invade because they would obliterate a lot of Thetis. Not very invested in. Yeah, they are absolutely like.
Sorry.
It's like we are worried they will invade us because if they did, they would absolutely destroy us. Especially when Ferelden. You have to remember part of the history because pushes up glasses. I'm a big nerd. Ferelden has only been a country for like 100 years because they used to be under rule of Orlais. So the political situation in Ferelden is very tenuous, very shaky, very, you know.
Let him take notice and shine upon thee.
It's only been 100 years. 3 gold. God damn. I'm sure that won't come through in this game. No, probably not. You got another one for me? When bears attack. Technically, the word Qunari means a follower of their religion, the Qun, but the original name for their race has been lost. Yeah, I think it pops up. Oh, you gotta go find his mom. That's fair. Can I just like no, I have to go to a spot. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, I think we see other races who are technically Qunari because it's if you follow the Qun. No? Okay. Let's do a level up here. Let's see. Assassins use poison. That's great. I'm not interested in a bard. I'm not interested in a ranger. Duelist will probably be the second one. So basically they're just humans with horns. I mean, they look different in later games. They're bigger. But I mean, yeah, they're humanoids. Yeah, I'm gonna go assassin. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. And we'll take our little assassin talent. They're massive and physiological, pretty different and different. Yeah, I mean, it's like Sten said, like he's gone 20 days without fruit or water and he's chilling. So oh, I can level 9. Oh, he's level 7. I'm not level. I was like, yeah, I'm level 9. I'm not level 9. All right, let's roll through here. We have any better armor for this boy? Yeah, heavy chainmail, heavy chainmail, heavy chainmail. Yeah, use that cool shield we got. What do you got for your weapon here, my dude? The Warden's longsword. That's probably all you're gonna. Can you just use the edge yet? 26 dexterity. 26 dexterity, almost there. All right. Morgan, when are you gonna level? Oh, you're already leveled. Oh, you're up. Fuck. Shut my mouth. Never mind. Excuse me. She's already level 7. Pardon me. Apologies. All right, I think, yeah, it's when they say the forest north of the village, they just mean this bit up here, which is very funny. This is the forest north of the village, it's just up here. Hey, look, what if there were just a shit ton of, oh my God. Hey, fuck. Hey, I need someone to go into the forest and fight 20 wolves. Hey, was there a food problem? Because y'all should come. Y'all should come handle this, respectfully. Found the body of the boy's mother and have recovered her keepsake. We're not gonna bury her, we're just gonna... take some very back to the... just like, listen, you can eat this, I guess. Oh God, the bears. Stun him. Wait, what happened, Jesse? Hell yeah. Getting it done. Champions. Something with this tree. I remember there's something with this. There was something with this tree. Follow up Doofy on Mass Effect joke. All right. Gotta go to the Chantry. I could probably just fucking unlock him. Would I? Here's the thing. Would Lady Poppy go and like be like, I'm gonna ask to let this guy out? Or would I just let this guy out? Would I just be like, yo, you're free, my guy. You wanna chill? You chill. If you can unlock him.
So I am released, am I?
Yeah, why don't you come with me?
What use is that?
I'm a Grey Warden. I could use your help.
Truly. Even my people
just
they are legends.
There you're out.
But I suppose not all legends are true. Very well. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Sick. My boy Sten. He's level 8. God, he trains at level 8. She would be lockpicking. Yeah, she would go, that's a thing that I want behind a lock. Now the lock is gone.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just. And the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath.
There you go.
All was silent in prayer and thanks.
Sure, whatever. 50 silver? Dog, that you gave me 3 gold for that one. I'm just saying, it feels like dog. Also, if you want, as you go along, you chat with folks, cut down on dialogue dumps, so you can finally get to camps. Lots of stuff happening, so people probably have stuff to say. That's true. That's true. I should remember. See, look at that. That's a dog. That's a dog. That's a regular dog. That's not a Mabari. This is a really great thing to be like, look, this is what a dog looks like. This is a Mabari. These are different creatures. These are different. That's just someone's dog. Yes, that is an Australian cattle dog. That's very true. That's a very distinctive dog. All right, Alistair.
What do you need?
Do you want to... Hey, listen. Do you want to talk about Duncan? Do you want to talk about what happened?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't mean like I'm not sad.
I should have handled...
You know?
Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the blight and everything.
Yeah, you know, everything's a big thing, yeah. Yeah, no harm done.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak.
If we're still alive. I do appreciate the if on that, where it's just like, listen, if we're still alive. I don't know, man. I mean, he had you.
I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him.
That is stupid. You'd be dead.
Yes. I know. I think he came from High Ever, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Dwarves don't practice cremation, do they? How do your people honor your dead?
Yeah, we put him in the stone.
I heard about that, now that I think about it. Their spirits return to the rock, strengthening the foundation of the Tig. It sounds so strange.
I mean, listen, you put him in the dirt. Yeah, listen, no stranger than you burning yours.
I suppose you're right. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about.
The kind of harrowing realization being the most experienced Grey Warden with absolutely no experience. Alistair, you're the most experienced Grey Warden. I've been doing this 4 months. Most experienced. Yeah, hey, listen, maybe I'll go to Highever when you go.
I'd like that. So would he, I think.
Steal from all kinds of new people. Poke!
What do you need?
Poke, hello. 15 stream streak. Hell yeah. All right, so tell me about being raised by the Chantry.
Did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact.
That would explain the smell.
Well, it wasn't until I was 8 that I discovered you didn't have to lick yourself clean. Old habits die hard, you know.
Yeah, that would explain the breath.
And my table manners too. Though, come to think of it, they weren't all that different from the other Templars. Or did I dream all of that? Funny the dream.
Your boy Alistair's on fire there. No, he's got a sustained effect.
Are you having strange dreams?
He's powering up. Alistair's such a step on me boy. That's so true. That's so accurate. All right. Listen, Alistair. Listen, Lady Poppy gets around. Even out and listen. I mean, the only ones where the world is threatened by Darkspawn.
Point taken. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind.
Okay.
My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Our Lehman wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof over my head. He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect.
The glowing stasis is better than in KOTOR when Kath the saying he loves you while wildly gesturing with his dual guns out. He just has both. I remember this. He has both guns in his. He wasn't your father? Do you know who is?
I know who I was told was my father. He died even before my mother did, anyhow. It isn't important. Our Lehman eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow,
I found his dorky demeanor endearing. Yeah,
which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Isle didn't care.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10.
Teaching Genesis RPG vibes, I decided to play Phantasy Star 4. Hell yeah, that sounds great.
She despised me.
Hell yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, you're probably luckier than most.
I suppose you're right. I wasn't raised as the Isle's son, though, if you're picturing that. I slept in hay, out in the stables, not on silk sheets. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it.
Golden Retriever boy, absolutely.
Shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Isle came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
You think he'll help us?
I think so, yes. This news we've heard about him being sick disturbs me, though. I wonder if we won't discover that Loghain has come to the same conclusion as we have. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
I love when you're telling us. I love when you're talking with somebody and they're telling you a story and they go, and that's the end of the story. I really just appreciate the finality of it. Do you know what I mean? Just like, done.
Ask away.
So how'd you become a Grey Warden?
Same way you did. You drink some blood, you choke on it, and pass out. You haven't forgotten already, have you?
You can flirt with him as early as Ostagar. Early conversations can be making a joke about putting on a dress and doing a dance. Female Warden can comment she'd like to see that. Yep, I did that. Did that one. Can't wait till you get to DA2. I get to be healing chat based on my preferences. I mean, before that.
Let's see, I was in the Chantry before. I trained for many years to become a Templar, in fact. That's where I learned most of my skills.
You don't seem like the religious sort.
You're telling me I was banished to the kitchens to scour the pots more times than I can count. And that's a lot. I can count pretty high. The Grand Cleric didn't want to let me go. Duncan was forced to conscript me, actually, and was she ever furious when he did. I thought she was going to have us both arrested. I was lucky.
Why did the Grand Cleric want to keep you? Yeah.
I wondered that myself. It's not as if she valued me highly. I think she just didn't want to give anything to the Grey Wardens, is all. The Chantry didn't lose much. And I think I can do more fighting the Blight anyhow, rather than sitting in a temple somewhere. I'll always be thankful to Duncan for recruiting me. If it hadn't been for him, you know, I wouldn't have.
All the series is missing is a high character voice by Raphael's part. He was a good man.
He was.
I was telling Aaron last night, I'm like, there's such a straight fucking line from Dragon Age Origins to Baldur's Gate 3.
Sure.
Like,
come on, let's go. I think I'm done talking.
it bypasses so many other things, including other Dragon Age games. And then we get to Baldur's Gate 3 and it's so wild.
What do you need?
All right.
Ask away.
Yeah, what do you do?
Essentially, they're trained to fight.
What do you do as a Templar?
Would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army.
I can see it even without playing BG3, which is cute. Yeah.
Mages.
It's so funny.
To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells.
Have you hunted many mages?
No, I never actually became a full Templar. Duncan recruited me before I took my vows. I was only present during one harrowing. The ritual that they test the mages with. It's not unlike our joining, really. And just as deadly. The girl they tested, she had a demon put inside her to see if she could resist. And she couldn't. We had to end it quickly. I have to say I didn't have much interest in becoming a Templar after that.
That's some real, we're gonna drown this woman to see if she floats shit. Couldn't others learn those talents? I was very sad when DA2-3 took out random chats out and about. Feels like setting her up to fail. Yeah, I mean, that's the bit, right? That's the joke. On the speaking to that, Jesse, I think Dragon Age 5 has camp chats, or Dragon Quest 5, where you can, I forget which some Dragon Quest games gives you ability, you can chat with your party members at different times. And it's a feature that kind of comes in and out. Couldn't others learn these talents?
Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted.
Hell yeah.
And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves...
Yeah, love a church.
You can put two and two together.
Love a church that creates drug-addicted shock troops against the demon-blooded underclass. Like, wild. All the Dragon Age games are phenomenal for party banter. I'll miss the little things outside of making their rounds to the map to visit everyone. Yeah, I agree. That sounds like an excellent method to control.
You think so, huh? You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templar's talents more effective. Or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception.
Templar situation is much more horrific to me as an adult playing than the first time. Yeah, you kind of, oh, Alistair disapproves. Yeah, hey, listen, that's fair. That's fair. I did say that getting people magically addicted is like, that's pretty effective, yeah. Here. Have that. There you go. There you go. Shut up.
What do you need? Ask away.
All right, what do we got? Can you teach others to be a Templar?
But I really would rather not. When the Grand Cleric let Duncan recruit me, she made me swear never to reveal Templar secrets outside of the Chantry. I'd rather not go back on my word.
Sun's coming out. Hey, do you remember when we totally ran out of colors for this console generation? All we had is brown and gray. Real bummer. Yeah, the 360 era. Oh man. You don't think this is important?
Of course I do. It's just, I don't think you necessarily need Templar secrets to defeat the Darkspawn. Ask me later, perhaps. Maybe I'll change my mind. This is not something small you're asking, after all.
No, yeah, I think if you get his approval, this is the new shit, because it's brown. We here at BioWare are excited to announce brown. Steve Ballmer just... You're in the Mudlands with brown houses with dying grass roofs and everyone's wearing brown clothes. This lady's wearing blue and you could spot her from a mile away. All right.
What do you wish of me?
Hello. I want to discuss something personal, I guess.
We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will.
Oh, I mean, you know, hey, listen, never mind. Well, listen, we can talk about this at camp. We'll listen, we'll do this at camp. We'll go to camp. We'll go to camp. The game is super hitchy right now for some reason. Let's close Firefox. Ooh, a mace. Nice. Every tab I open is one less FPS. I'm sorry, that says Blood Mage. Hello?
Get back, Sandal! Don't let him touch you!
Oh God. Oh, I should have mark of death the big guy. I gotta remember to do my special skills like that. Wouldn't be a problem if you used your gamer browser and limited how much RAM it uses. I also just need to get more RAM.
Right.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
Yeah, you're welcome.
The name's Bodon Fedek, merchant, and
Oh, the sun's coming out.
This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Hello.
It's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
Odin is such dad energy, and I love it. I doubt you want to travel with a Grey Warden. I'm just telling everybody I'm a Grey Warden. I don't give a shit. If there's an option to be like, yeah, we're Grey Wardens, so that's it. That's the thing we're picking. The only two that are absolutely without fault in these games. No, these two are perfect. These are two perfect boys.
Grey Wardens. My, that does rather explain a lot. No offense, but I suspect
The name drop strategy. Yeah, listen, I'm just gonna say it. I don't care. I'm not scared.
Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune, though.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Oh. Did I fuck up? Wait, did they actually not join you if you say you're with the Grey Wardens? They hang out here for a bit. Did they still come join me though? Yeah, okay. Hey, listen, that Canary cap does not improve your fatigue, so let's go with that. That's the shit. That is some might say the new shit. All right. Let me oh, we have a cutscene. Oh god. Oh, big dragon. Big dragon. Guide your party adventure forth is also a fundamental BG reference. Cute and constant homage throughout the game. I should play that, you know, I should play those at some point.
Bad dreams, huh?
Yeah. Must have been something I ate.
Drank more like, as in the tainted blood, remember? You see,
I like the idea of just constantly not remembering that happened. That's very funny to me.
Was hearing them. The archdemon, it talks.
Oh.
And we feel it just as they do. That's why we know.
Just like, oh yeah, it's so weird. He's like, yeah, do you remember the Darkspawn blood? Why didn't Duncan just tell everyone that?
Did. He said he felt the archdemon's presence. Everyone just assumed he was guessing. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand.
He did.
A bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you.
I'm just chilling.
At first for me too.
Any other surprises I should know about?
Other than dying young and the whole defeat the blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out.
Oh, I see them. I see them on the other side of the fire.
You're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Enchantment. Is that Josie barking or the dog? The dog. Yeah, listen, if Josie was barking that much, I would be like, yo, kindly. Kindly, my love.
It's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennick at your service once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Ward? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience.
It's a fair reaction.
How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Yeah, what are you selling?
Anything, everything, but all of the finest quality. No cheap trinkets here. And my boy Sandal happens to be a bit of a hand.
The default, you can't not have them. That's good.
Yes. Sadly, it also...
That's good to know, honestly, that it's like, yeah, no, they're there. You can't fuck that up.
If there were spare hands to hire as guards, I would have done so long ago.
Yeah, let me see your wares, my guy.
Be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Man of conviction who loves animals. Smashing. Oh yeah, right. I forgot. He has all of this shit. Right. He has this, which is like one of the best single hand weapons in the game. He has these extra talent books that you can buy. Hey Matt. Hey Sage. He has the helmet you won. Oh, does he? Oh, he also has all of the uncrushable pigeon. Love that. Yes, need that. Really need that. Really do need that. Yeah, Earthheart's portable bulwark. Remember using that? Oh yeah, the proving helm. Sick. He's got a bunch of stuff. This rules. Sell this, sell this, sell this. Sell this. Oh, I guess I should armor up Sten to have it. I don't know where we got Oathkeeper from, but sick as. And get some extra armor on you. Yep. There you go. All right.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Let's see. Yeah. Let's do some inventory management here. And then we'll get chatting with people. Right, he has the rest of the blood dragon stuff. 5% backstab damage is pretty good. You know, like let's be honest. Natural coursers are gear for a certain someone? Yes. All right. Yeah, so that one's just worse, so we'll sell that. Okay. Just sell all these rings that are useless. Okay, neat.
Hello.
Hello.
A bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a, what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
What enchantments does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy...
All right, get ready for it.
...just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
There it is.
Enchantment!
There we go. Let's give electricity damage. Boosh. Quest complete. Now he's got a cool sparky sword. We can see it from here.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed.
All right, so Bowden, what's your story?
I suppose since you told me about you being a Grey Warden, it's only fitting for me to be as open. I'm originally from Orzammar, just as you are, I suspect. You don't have the look of a surface dwarf about you.
No.
I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
Yep. Yep. Why'd you leave?
One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city.
Okay.
They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy.
They're touchy like that. Well, did you steal them?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me.
Sure.
The lost tides. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold.
Yeah, better to do something with it. Yeah, hey, listen, I'm with it. I'm down. I get it.
That's exactly how I see it. The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out.
Love that.
Guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
Love that. Love that play. And now here we are.
Yes, here I am. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
Man, I love this guy. But so where do these come from? Not in the deep roads.
Look, we don't rob people, all right?
Okay.
We don't take things from people that need them.
I mean, listen, you know, you do what you gotta do.
What good did they do lying there? I brought them back to Orzammar, where people could look at them and remember. It's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere. Even more now with the Darkspawn coming.
I mean, sure, yeah, I get you. Yeah.
People flee from the blight with good reason.
You and me, buddy.
They forget things with value and meaning. They leave them behind because they're frightened and desperate.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes my boy and I, we find our way to these places before the horde descends, and we save these things.
Listen, I ain't mad at it.
So the Darkspawn don't get them. Is that so bad?
No, I'm with you.
They touch.
Listen, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah, listen, everyone has to make a living.
That's what I tell myself too. Ah, these are dark times indeed. Dark times, my friend.
Hey, you didn't mention your son.
Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here, I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think. And he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. It may not be my blood.
Hey, this Bowden guy's real nice. What a nice guy.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again.
And what a nice fella this guy is. This guy's so kind. Listen, I love this guy. Yeah, blood ain't all that important.
As long as he's happy.
She'll never give me a son. She can't.
I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Oh,
he does.
I love these guys. I love these guys.
Of course. Good fortune to you and yours.
Goodbye.
God, love these guys. All right. Morgan, how's it going?
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why are you still here in the nice way?
I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
Do you want to leave?
If I wanted to leave, then I would go. I remain, so do not ask such pointless questions.
All right, that's fair. Oh, well, don't disapprove. I'm just saying, like, kick her out. Listen, I'm just saying that, like, if you wanted to, you could. Listen, we're touching base. I understand. She'd probably like that.
Fine gift.
Crushed it.
You have my thanks.
You'd probably like that.
A fine
Crushed it.
You have my thanks.
Bingo. Morgan disapproves of everything.
What do you wish of me? If you must.
Yeah, how did you become a shapechanger? That's kind of rad.
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years.
We don't need you and your magic. We've got Gumpy.
Chastened have tales of we witches, saying that
we got Gumpy. What do we need you for?
To watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
So she's been doing this for a long time then.
Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Can you change into other human forms?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
Okay, well, that's a good thing. Do you spend a lot of time as an animal?
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
Just like with Shining Force, if there was a magic we would ride with Gumpy. I saw a mod that gave Gumpy like a full talent tree and all of that, and just like with Shining Force, the bummer is like then you don't have party interactions, and so it's just like I'm gonna say if you watch Angelina Jolie Maleficent, you can't see this character the same. Hi, by the way, I've been lurking. Well, thank you for lurking. Thank you for lurking. I have not seen Maleficent. I heard it was all right. What do other characters think of you?
They do not shy away from me.
Yeah, thank you for lurking. I hope you've been having a good time.
Like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus, they cannot speak, even were I to ask.
Oh, so you can't speak animal. Oh, okay. Never heard of magic like that.
'Tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world.
Dog, I'm not from the surface.
Of the circle of magi, despite what those mages would have you believe.
I need people to understand this.
Passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the Chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could. But as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
Yeah, the Chantry simply seeks to protect us from danger, you know? Be good, I had a few issues playing this. I'm working on it. I thought I'd watch and listen. People play it for the memories. Yeah, it seems to be very, very iffy on PC. It's on sale right now on Xbox. So if you have a Series S or X, you could pick it up pretty cheap, and you probably have a little better performance on the console versions, but then you lose like mod support. So I love when in conversations she understands you're not from the surface, and another she's not. It's one of, yeah, it's it's like, yeah, I've never heard of a magic. Like, really? Like, it's, you know, it's out there. It's like, dog, my people don't do magic. I don't know what these things are. And yeah, listen, the Chantry just seeks to protect us from danger because mages are a danger that we must be protected from.
Not all apostates use the forbidden blood arts. Maleficarum do, but to condemn all who do not fall under the circle's thrall for the sake of what might be is a dangerous path to walk. There are those who look on the word apostate as meaning freedom.
Hang on, I want to double check. I'm gonna double check the form really quick. Oh, I could do it. I could do it on my phone. That's what I should do instead of opening fucking Firefox and dealing with this. I can just open Sheets on my phone. Or I thought I could. All right. Can anyone do it?
Anyone with sufficient will, but the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself, sadly, you must remain disappointed.
Wow. Sucks.
Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
Damn, all right, let me double check. Let me double check. I gotta make sure I'm doing the right. Gotta make sure that I'm doing the right things, because y'all picked the thing. And let's see here, responses. Oh, it's not in sheets because I didn't build a sheet. That explains it. Scroll. Yeah, demons offer a path to power. How does the ward feel about the mages / the chantry? Mages are a danger that must be controlled. All right. All right. Put to the torch? No. That's not what that means. It would just make you angry, I think.
No doubt it would. But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
Yeah, she disapproves that I think the chantry should keep this shit in check. Oh, dog, that's what that is.
You're a hard woman to find.
Hello?
Where are my manners? The name is Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
No. Duncan never mentioned you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you...
I mean, I knew that guy for like...
Don't want to waste your time.
3 days.
But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
I played this game. I was a kid without money. I didn't buy DLC, and he was here to taunt me about DLC. What promise did he make you?
Well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arland banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
That sucks. It's a bit drastic.
And then some. Not much is known about that time. After King Arland died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies. With
I'm having an easy appointment. Wish us luck. Have fun making friends. Jesse, I hope everything goes well.
We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
I hope everything goes well. I hope Edie's good. So what favor did you ask of him?
My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honor.
Couldn't you go there by yourself?
No one's been to Soldier's Peak since Arland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did.
I went to Duncan, I did.
Claimed the old base.
And I said, oi, governor.
Could have its honor.
How will reclaiming the peak help the Wardens?
Soldier's Peak has strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost Warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
Like a flamethrower? I mean, what do you need from me?
I can pick my way through the tunnels at the base of Soldier's Peak, but the place, well, they say it's haunted, and it'll be dangerous for certain. Will you think on it, at least?
Excuse me. I feel like when applicable, a vote for sequelitis should include information about retro achievements. For instance, Shining Force CD is a remake of two Shining Force Gaiden that was released on Game Gear. There's 112 retro achievements. Yeah, let's go to Soldier's Peak.
Blessings upon you.
Are we doing this now?
I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
I wonder when I should do this. Because I know the next thing I was going to do. Yeah, I should figure out which Shining Force game I want to put on the sequelitis wheel. I did also. Oh, I closed Firefox, so I won't worry
Why
about
are we
that.
stopping?
I did realize that I should put Shadow of War on the sequelitis wheel because I did stream Shadow of Mordor. And now the Katamari remake sequel. So. I think we should talk for a moment.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
I feel like it should be Shining Force 1. The guidance are supposed to be between 1 and 2. See, that was my thought as well, was we played 2, but they're not sequential. So it's like, okay, I should play the next one in the series, which is technically the first one, because that's the one I haven't played yet. Are you all right? You were in that cage for weeks.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
You said you were in the army?
I am.
What made you decide to become a soldier?
Decide. I am a Sten of the Beresad. I did not choose to be who I am any more than you did.
You ever fought in war?
I have always fought in war, dwarf.
What do you mean by that?
My people have been at war since the moment we set foot in the Northern Islands.
So the Qunari don't come from the islands?
We do now.
Eh! Why would they send soldiers here?
The Antalm are the eyes, hands, and mouth of the Qunari. We are how my people know the world.
They didn't really answer my question.
No, I didn't.
Damn. I've never seen a Qunari. Tell me about your people. Fuck. Please?
People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
Fuck. Stan, Jesus. Why did you offer to help?
For the moment, you are the enemy of my enemy.
The Darkspawn are your enemy?
They have no more allies than a hurricane or an earthquake. They are enemies to all.
I like this guy. I can't remember his story, though. He was def on my tank. I mean, they are on those things.
As you wish.
All right. Sten approves slightly.
Yes?
All right. Yeah.
Here I am.
So, what was life like in the Chantry Cloister?
Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could
Oh my
feel the
God.
Maker. But it was not perfect. Some of my Chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose.
Yeah, they tend to be self-righteous.
About my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world. They treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary.
Oh yeah, what? Wow, weird, huh? Yeah, hey, I like your idea better.
Thank you. Maybe I am wrong. But it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the Chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now.
All right. I mean, there's not work to be done because we're just like chilling at camp.
Yes.
Like we should be sleeping.
Well, here I am.
So, this vision of yours?
This would come up sooner or later.
Tell me about this
I don't know
vision.
how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a
Excuse me.
and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell. And the darkness drew me in.
Yeah, this sounds like the Blight.
I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rosebush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stood
Hello, I heard we needed some depression. Time for Transistor.
even in the midst of this darkness. There is
Oh, Transistor.
have faith.
It would be fun to play that. Oh, excuse me. And this made you want to help me?
In my dream, I fell. Or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the Blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the Blight devours everything?
Liliana's one of the few pious characters I don't want to punch. Yeah, I suppose I would. I would not answer either any of those other ways. Yeah, I suppose I wouldn't sit by either.
Why, you're a Grey Warden. Come, there's a Blight to stop.
All right, she keeps improving.
Well, here I am.
What would someone like you be doing in Lothering's Chantry?
What is meant by someone like me?
I mean, they don't teach you how to fight in the cloister, do they?
Did you think I was always a cloistered sister? The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
Why were you seeking safe harbor?
The Chantry does not pride, and you should. I desired time apart from the world. I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course.
That's
let's move on.
so suspicious. That's so incredibly suspicious. I've never heard anything so suspicious. Gumpy my boy, Gumpy my son.
Why, you little...
Are you harassing my dog?
Me? Harassing your dog? I should say it the other way round. Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Yeah, good boy.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Liliana, why do you carry right into the church and yelled sanctuary until the cops had to leave me alone?
I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard.
He doesn't want that.
It would sometimes be human flesh.
Now.
Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
What a good boy. What a good boy. I'd never feed you another human.
It's not cannibalism if he's eating it, you know.
Good boy. Perfect boy. Perfect puppy of all puppies. All right, I think you know what, let's make a proper save. Make a proper save here. All right. So,
yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, Gumpy, I love you. The game puts you there and then almost immediately goes, hey, don't worry about it. All right, so it's also not cannibalism if I eat a human, but I wouldn't either. Okay, I think you can't go back to Lothering if you go somewhere else. And we went to camp, so that doesn't count. Okay. The first thing that the game wants me to do, or the thing that has been said, is to do the Circle Tower. I don't know. Got premium content here. Right, so we want to do Broken Circle. That's our current first quest, which, you know, it's as good a place to start as any. I feel like I remember, because there's the Return to Ostergard DLC, and I feel like I remember that being very hard.
Mother and I? Apostates? Truly, it boggles the mind.
I think I remember that being very hard. Landmark boat.
As always.
I think this town is accessible until you finish one of the main quests. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's...
Now's better than later. Got it. Now's better than later.
Mage's Collection Liaison. I don't trust that guy at all.
What business would the mighty Grey Wardens have with a man like me?
Here on behalf of the Blackstone Irregulars. Silverstreak, hello.
Hello? What was this about?
Silverstreak, how the heck are you doing? I hear you stole supplies.
I worried this might happen. I hoped it wouldn't be you who came for me. I have no choice. Forgive me, Warden, but I cannot go back with you.
I see enemy.
Oh wow, we just get right to it? All right then, tag. How's Ferelden? You know, it's going. It's going. Everyone is mad at everyone all of the time. And, you know.
Now's better than later.
Yeah. That's it. So it's very Ferelden. Yeah, it is very Ferelden. Everyone just trying to reestablish myself with the multiple levels of intrigue and nonsense and history and...
Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry.
Isn't that against the Chantry's laws?
We harm no one, I assure you, and we enforce the Chantry's laws among ourselves. All we seek is a life outside of the Templar's shadow.
Huh.
To me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet.
This is interesting. Bigots and backstabbers as far as the eye can see. This is interesting because, so the form questions that I had are, demons are a path to power, but mages should be controlled. Which doesn't inherently mean that it require, let's mean inconspicuous sack. I wonder if this means that the warden would agree that mages could self-govern? I think it's also very difficult to hold the belief that demons are a path to power, but mages need to be controlled. I worded that poorly. I did a bad, if I'm honest. I made two questions for ostensibly the same thing. It's a contradiction, not inherently, but like majorly. Like there are it's a very overlappy Venn diagram, right? Where like there's slivers on either side that don't overlap, but it is majorly an overlap. Am I the baddie? Oh, we contradicted ourselves in our own answers. Well, more people voted for demons are a path to power overall. Like the circle is bigger than the ones who voted for mages need to be controlled. Like there's a more percentage. I don't mind making a pact with demon, but those mages are groaning. Yeah. Listen, I, as a non-mage, can work with demons just fine. They're chill. They're not gonna get in my brain and use all my magic power. Yeah, that is a thing. I'm annoyed with myself for phrasing it that way and kind of inherently building in a contradiction. How do I want to resolve that then? I mean, I guess the way to resolve it would be to honor the first question that has a more overwhelming percentage than the second question, which was much closer. Because I do think you could see, and I think this is why I made it two questions, because you can believe, I think, that demons aren't like no, you shouldn't work with demons. Working with demons is bad, but mages should be able to not be fucking locked in a tower. You know what I mean? You can believe the inverse, but it's this combination of beliefs which is very difficult. I don't want to do this. Maybe Matt's character thinks Hellboy's rad as fuck, but believes David Copperfield is a hack. That's funny. That's funny. I like that idea. Yeah, I think that's the way. I did vote for this combination. I remember my picks now. I remember thinking these might contradict each other. Yeah, and if I remember, Ionic, you said like you don't know anything about the games, and so like I accidentally made like a catch-22. You know what I mean? Like I sort of accidentally created this problem. What I should have done is put that demon question as a sub question for if we were playing a mage is what I should have done, because other than that it doesn't matter, you know. I believe using demons for power is more fun of a playthrough. It just won't come up, honestly. It just won't come up if you're not playing as a mage. Like at that point, what you're doing, like what you're deciding at this point, well, not at this point, like I'm talking to this guy, but in this playthrough, kind of what, from what I remember, is you're just like, yeah, is it good that like mages have the possibility to talk to demons? And playing a dwarf adds another layer to it entirely, because like dwarves can't even access the fate. Dwarves don't even know what the fate is, you know? Dwarves don't even dream at all. So it's doubly wild that our character now has dreams, one, and then is having dreams of the Darkspawn, right? It's even more of a mind fuck. The history of dwarves in Dragon Age is wild. I think there's a lot of lore in Dragon Age that falls into a lot of the same kind of silly tropey stuff, but the dwarf stuff is kind of neat. The dwarf stuff is not unique, but like an interesting combination of things. I think Lady Poppy would come down on the side of mages, because I think one of the guiding principles of Lady Poppy as a collection of tropes is like the freedom to do whatever the fuck you want. And so I think if we take the history of Lady Poppy and we apply that to these concepts, it's like, yeah, mages should be able to do whatever the fuck they want. Does that mean they should consort with demons? What did I just say? And if you consort with a demon and you get dangerous, hey, guess what? Somebody should stab you. That's how it goes, you know? That's how it works out. It cuts both ways. So, yeah.
Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done.
I love his hat with these teeth.
Smile upon you.
The guiding principles of Lady Poppy: do what you want, especially pickpocket. Do what you want, especially if that involves stealing. Mage's collective bag. Hear me and obey. My power-waiting eye, Carablash, Crebulash, the epithet, require reconnection to the mystic places I have left behind. You, the bearer of this note, shall travel these places and trace upon them my personal glyphs, claiming their eldritch energies for my own. Incredible. You can come upon sites of mystic power in the ancient places of the world, the Brazilian forest, the deep roads, the heart of Denerim, and near the base of the Circle Tower. What a quest! Hey Matt, if this is Lady Poppy and I assume Hawk is Poppy, who is the Inquisitor going to be? See, that's a Sage, that's actually a question I was debating the other day. That was a thing I was thinking about. And because I was like, okay, well, Hawk, if I remember correctly, like has to be a man. And so Hawk's gonna be Poppy, and then we kind of open it back up. And so maybe, I don't know, maybe we develop Lady Hawk can be a woman. Oh, I didn't know that. I also didn't look it up. So we're moving away from mages need to be controlled. Yeah, I think we are shifting into mages can do what they want, you know, and a way, because I think the whole thing that the Chantry does is like antithetical to the Lady Poppy ethos. Hawk can be a woman, they have to be human. Okay, yeah, and that's the thing, they have to be human. Yeah, I'll have to figure out how I want to do that for Inquisition. I'll have to sit down and have a thought about that. Maybe that'll be a thing that's included in the questionnaire, and we can we'll pick a little more specific, you know. Fair enough, I enjoy that perfectly anyway. Yeah, I think that lens, that's going to be a little more interesting of a playthrough than being like, yeah, the church is right, suck it, idiots. You know, like, everyone's going to feel weird about that. Everyone's going to feel weird about that. Ask the Mages Collective to find and stop these false witnesses. Hell yeah. never liked the Chantry anyways. I was talking about this with Jesse. And in this game, like this one specifically, there is kind of a better discussion to be had around the mages versus Chantry thing. In that, like, hey, is what the Chantry is doing necessary, you know, in relation to all of the other things that they're doing? And then I feel like in 2, I mean, it's a bigger part of the story. I feel like in 2, they're much more like, yeah, the Chantry's fucking up and this is bad. And then I feel like the Inquisition, they're just straight up like, yeah, Chantry's fucked. You know, like they make that decision in canon. The writers decide like, you know, actually the Chantry sucks. Actually they suck. We've realized now in the 3rd game that they suck. A band of devilish maleficarum are performing their profane rituals in close proximity to my own sanctum. This cannot stand. I, Jubasto, charge he who accepts this request to destroy the fiends. Travel to the Brazilian forest and slay these blasphemers. So consumed in my personal projects, I neglected to collect vital components of Ermal Rebany. I'll humbly reward any who bring me 10 bundles of deep mushrooms. With this, I can continue on my quest for enlightenment with a clear mind and fewer bouts with drowsiness and indigestion. Love that, you know?
A little something extra for friendship.
I'm sorry? Sick. He just gave me a gold. Oh, I think because I have a quest done. Sick. Okay. We're gonna give her some willpower for more magic. Oh no, you know what? Yeah. All right.
Why, bless my soul. What's a distinguished personage like yourself doing here?
So yeah, we'll have to figure out how we're gonna handle later Dragon Age games. Because yeah, I don't want them all to be Lady Poppy, and sometimes, you know, we'll have to figure it out.
Don't hold your breath. No one's been allowed across the lake for days. I'm the ferryman. Leastwise, I used to be. Poor old Kester. Out of a job.
We need to add a 3rd character to the mythos. See, I'm a main character, so we can't be Gary. You know? Why can't I get across?
Gregor just came down and said, "Don't you worry, Kester. We got it all under control, we do." Didn't say nothing else.
That sounds bad.
Carol in charge of my boat. Lissy. Named for my grandmum, she was.
That doesn't sound good. Who's Gregor?
He's Knight Commander of the Templars up in the tower. Good man.
So there's no way for me to get there?
I told you, they didn't tell me nothing. And if I know they're mages, I'm better off keeping out of their business. If I had to guess, I'd guess it had to do with magic, but the tower's always got something to do with magic.
That's fair. I have to get there. I'm on official business.
Me? I told you, I'm not the ferryman no more. Gregor's told me to stay here till it blows over, but I'm telling you, some storms don't blow over.
We need a non-binary Poppy. That'll be 4. That'll be Veilguard. Well, I have to find out what's going on.
Well, you go on ahead. Gregor tells me to stay here, I stay here. I reckon the fella knows what he's talking about.
Since that one you can officially be non-binary, so that we're gonna take that opportunity. Fucking too sweet. Do you know the Knight Commander well? Do you know the Knight Commander Gregor well?
Oh, I can't say that. I'm lucky he's good enough to give me the time of day. The first enchanter's all right. He's polite as can be, but he's always a little distant, if you get my drift. But Gregor will stay to talk. I reckon he likes hearing from us common folk, you know? He's a man to be respected, that Gregor.
Sounds like a cop. Got advantage already. Have a good day. Silver, have a good day. Thank you for hanging out, buddy. It's good to see you. I hope you're hope you got a good day ahead of you.
Learn them some proper magics. I know what they say about mages, but the Maker made them for a purpose. If you can't trust him, who can you trust?
Yeah, all right.
Keep safe, you hear?
We can't be Mark Calder. He wouldn't touch the game. Yeah, no, Mark Calder is not. I mean, Mark Calder wouldn't be a fun character to roleplay because he would just be a shithead to everybody in a way that would be unproductive, you know?
Got it.
He's the guy, he would never do any side quests. Everybody would be like, Mark, you gotta go save Ferelden. He'd be like, fuck you. No, a woman was mean to me once. So, do we have any better armor for Sten? Sten, I feel like is okay. Gotta keep an eye out for that. Is Mark Calder a nice guy? Yes. Yes, Mark Calder considers himself a nice guy. Bad luck charm? I'm sorry, what did I just get? This ruby figurine of a chariot is a thief's worst nightmare. The infamous thief, Christoph Filippo, stole it from fair lady Zoe, an Orlesian mage. She cursed it to give him unending misfortune. Even worse, he couldn't get rid of it. No one knows what happened to him, but this figurine is known to find its way into pockets of thieves who eventually get what's coming to them. That's wild. I'm sorry. This is incredible. This is incredible. I looked this up because I had to know. Seems like Lady Poppy will get what's coming to them. That's so funny.
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you?
Yeah, I'd like a drink.
What would you like?
What do you got? It's stolen from this specific NPC. It has no use. You can sell it or throw it away. Oh, I wanted it to do a thing. Fine. I named an inn after my dog. I love when games think of something I would never expect. Yeah, that's so funny. I want to keep it, but it takes up a spot, and there's just no reason.
Welcome back to the Spoiled.
Annoyingly.
How may I serve you today?
Why is it called the Spoiled Princess?
It was my father's idea. He ran the inn before me, and he named it for my sister. She was his little princess. Princess decided the country was too dull for her and moved to Denerim.
Oh.
Glamorous, she said.
Oh.
Well, she was found murdered, robbed of all the trinkets my father bought her with his hard-earned money.
Oh.
My father died of shock and heartbreak. Mother stopped eating, and I got the struggling inn. The name stuck. That's the story.
Well, damn.
Of course. If there's anything I can get.
Has a value of 0 cobble, so it's worthless even if you sell it. Yeah, that which is annoying. I love that you steal it from this specific. That's fun, man. Video games are good.
Good day. Good day.
Video games are good.
Water down ale, damp beds, rickety stools.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Correspondus interruptus. Oh, a love letter. A collection of embarrassing personal communications between the spoiled wealthy and their objects of obsession. My dearest Virginia True Royal, regarding bodice ripped, enclosed her 7 silver and my most heartfelt apologies for said bodice. I would blame the cold ocean spray, the loss of my favorite shirt, the bucking of the stallion, or perhaps the strain of maintaining all such elements while sitting for a portrait, but it was certainly not myself. Hope you will forgive me and not take it upon yourself to find your own determined way in this world, Sir Rival Grossman. Okay. I found 3 love letters and some split mail gloves. Sure. What do you got?
Can
Right. So many little jokes in this game. All right. What's up with this landmark boat? What are you for?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I mean, what were you doing in that cage?
Sitting, as you observed.
That's not what I meant.
It's what you asked.
That's fair. Just tell me.
I did. Parshera. Was there anything else?
Damn.
As you wish.
All right, let's go talk to this Templar guy. A Bodice Ripper is a raunchy romance novel. Yes, I'm aware. It's a good reference. There's a lot of references in this game.
You're not looking to get across to the tower, are you? Because I have strict orders not to let anyone pass.
I'm a Grey Warden. I seek the assistance of the mages.
Oh, you're a Grey Warden, are you? Prove it.
Well, I have these documents.
Yes. Oh, a Grey Warden seal. Aha. So you're claiming to be one of those.
That's what I said.
I have some documents too. They say I'm the Queen of Antiva. What do you think of that?
Our queen's female?
Don't question royalty. Anyway, it was nice chatting with you. Now, on your way right now. Go.
We should probably leave Morgan behind. Nah, it'll be fine. Looks like it'll be hard to float in the heavy armor. Just kick him off the pier. That'd be great. Hey, listen, your superior won't like you giving me trouble.
He won't know if you never get in, will he? Oh, I've outsmarted you. If I were more flexible, I'd pat myself on the back.
Listen, this is Lady Poppy. Listen, my patience is wearing thin.
Is that bad? Look, I'm just trying to do my job. I'll take you right now, just like you wanted.
I love how it turns.
Come along, I suppose.
I love how it turns where he's like, oh, got you. You weren't looking for that one. And I give him the slightest mean mug, and he's like, oh, right away. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I apologize. So funny. That's so funny.
And I want 2 men stationed within sight of the doors at all times. Do not open the doors without my express consent. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
The doors are barred. Are they keeping people out or in?
Now we wait and pray.
You're Gregor, I assume?
Who are you? I explicitly told Carol not to bring.
Nuja, thank you for the hydration reminder. Yeah, I'm gonna take my morning break here in 2 seconds.
For your own safety.
No, the mages have an obligation to the Grey Wardens.
I am weary of the Grey Warden's ceaseless need for men to fight the Darkspawn, but it is their right.
It's almost like the Darkspawn are ceaseless.
The Templars can spare no men, and the mages are indisposed. I shall speak plainly. The tower is no longer under our control. Abominations and demons stalk the tower's halls.
Okay.
This is why we cut the tongues from mages in Parvolan.
I will admit to agreeing with your companion. Maker knows the Kunari would not have gotten themselves into this position.
Yeah. How did this happen?
We don't know. We saw only demons, hunting Templars and mages alike. I realized we could not defeat them and told my men to flee.
Wow, you guys suck. For all your bluster, you guys are just cowards.
They took us by surprise. We were prepared for 1 or 2 abominations, not the horde that fell upon us.
So why don't you rally your men?
I would destroy the tower, raze it to the ground. But I cannot risk more of my men. The doors remain shut, and they will protect us for now.
Yeah, you shut everyone in there, including the innocent mages?
Just mages. But my Templars also. I had no choice. The abominations must be contained at all costs. We do not mean for the doors to stay closed forever. Everything in the tower must be eliminated. I have sent word to Denerim, calling for reinforcements and the right of annulment.
What good did that do?
The mages are probably already dead. Any abominations remaining in there must be dealt with, no matter what.
This situation is dire. There is no alternative. Everything in the tower must be destroyed so it can be made safe again.
Yeah, mages aren't defenseless. Some must still live.
If any are still alive, the Maker himself has shielded them.
Well?
No one could have survived those monstrous creatures. It is too painful to hope for survivors and find nothing.
But it was you that shut them all in.
And what was I to do? Leave the door open as the abominations poured out?
He's right. All the circles have doors like these to prevent abominations from getting loose.
Denver must have received our message. It cannot be much longer.
There must be something I can do.
You? What can you do?
I'm a fucking Grey Warden, you ass. Yeah, people in there might need help. You can't abandon them.
Innocent folk of Ferelden who matter.
Motherfucker.
I would lay down my life and the life of any mage to protect them. No abomination must cross this threshold.
I'm a Grey Warden, but I'm totally fine to help you kill everyone if you need me to. I mean, help me. Yeah, I gotta try. It's the right thing to do.
Of caution. Once you cross that threshold, there is no turning back. The great.
All right, yeah, you big baby.
I will open them for no one until I have proof that it is safe. I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter stands before me and tells me it is so. If Irving has fallen, then the circle is lost and must be destroyed. May Andraste lend you her courage, whatever you decide.
Okay. Quest updated. We're gonna make a save here. I'm very curious. I mean, I'll figure this out when I get back from my break, actually. I'm gonna take my morning break. It's 10:40. Take my morning break. I'm gonna walk Josie, get some water, get some snack, all that good stuff. If you haven't recently, get up, take a little stretch, make sure you're drinking water, have a snack, something like that, go use the restroom, do something other than sitting and staring at a computer screen. I'll see everybody back here in just a little bit for Game Duel and then more Dragon Age. Don't go anywhere.